All right, let's bring in our next guest, Lisa Casarez from Angels of Grace.
Hey,
Lisa,
Chuck,
hello.
how you doing?
How
Good.
Are you?
How are you doing,
Happy
Chuck?
holidays to
Oh,
you.
Merry Christmas.
How's things going at Angels of Grace?
Going very well. Unfortunately, we have a lot of kids coming into the system through Child Protective Services, so we've been really busy, but thanks to the community, we have what we need to take care of them, and, you know, we triage them until the families can get their lives together so the kids can go back home.
Is this a big time of the year for kids to go into the foster programs?
Well, unfortunately, because of the holidays, a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of DUIs, there's drugs, there's people that are very depressed because of, you know, just the whole family situation. So we have people that go into depression and many times try to commit suicide. So just all the things that, you know, cause children to need to be protected is when we come in and we try to be, you know, a part of the blessing of the family. You know, when Child Protective Services gets involved, it's not because we want to go in and destroy families. Our job is to help and assist them to become better parents and get the tools that they need so that they can
get back on track.
Get back on track. And none of us are exempt. I mean, this can happen to anybody. A lot of times we have people that have gotten sick, end up in the hospital, and then we come in, we step in. So we're basically here to be a safe haven for the children until the families can reunify with their children in a healthy kind of way.
Tell people exactly what Angels of Grace is, Lisa.
Well, Angels of Grace is a foster family agency, and we work in collaboration with Child Protective Services. We have homes within a 2-hour radius, so we work with Fresno County, Madera County, Kern County. We have homes in all those areas. And we basically are a team. We work with the foster parents. We go out and we rescue children when they're coming in on an emergency basis. I personally answer the phone 24 hours a day, so I'm constantly working with Child Protective Services. A lot of the children that come in are coming in 24 hours a day, 3 o'clock in the morning. Whenever they come in, we have a beautiful clothing closet that the agency has available. So when I pick up my babies, I can bring them and receive, they can have what they need for those 2 days, because basically how it works is that within 2 days you have a team decision-making meeting that the county calls, and all the family that can provide services for these children to keep them out of the foster care system. Then they come around the table and we try to make a plan. So many of the children are only with me for 2 days on an emergency basis, because our plan is that they go back into the family reunification process. Now,
not necessarily the mother and father, but
not always. It's a lot of times the grandparents who are 65 years old that never thought they were going to have to reparent again. So we try to be a blessing to them as well as they come in and get settled, so that they can start receiving the, you know, the services.
Give them some of the things that they probably don't have.
Yeah,
right?
like formula, which is very expensive, diapers, those kind of things that we need to at least triage them with until they can start receiving the services that the county provides for them. So we try to be a blessing. I look at it as a ministry. It's something that I believe I've been put here to do. And it's exciting to be able to get up in the morning or at night. And I recently, on Sunday, I was called out. There was a little baby in the hospital at Valley Children's. Had been there for 30 days. He came in at birth, and unfortunately the mother was tested, and there was meth involved. So the baby stayed in the hospital. And when I got called, the county worker said, you know, nobody's visited this baby for 30 days. And my heart just crushed. I thought, oh my God. So I said, well, this is my baby now, so I'm going to go. And I went to church, and after church I went to see my baby. And I walked in with, you know, the blankets that Mary Castro's mother, who's Dr. Castro, you know, the first lady for Fresno State, her mother made the most beautiful hand-quilted crochet blankets. And I took it in with all the little, you know, amenities that the babies need, like diapers and, you know, everything that you would do for your child. And I was able to walk in there and just bless this child. And it was beautiful, because I walked in thinking that nobody was going to be watching him. He was there by himself. But I walked in, and the nurses from Valley Children's, you know, they were all kind of hovering around him. So he became everybody's baby. So that was a warm feeling to see that.
What happens to that baby?
The baby I picked up yesterday. He's in a beautiful home with one of my foster parents. And this particular foster family has had over 180 children in their home. And they have had some of the most challenging medical situations, but they've been trained, so they're able to take care of these children. This particular baby is actually very healthy. He's doing very well. So
what happens to the mother in that situation?
They're provided services. So
they don't go to jail?
It depends if the child was at risk, you know, if there was a harm to a child. only the police can do that. Only a police can put a hold on a child, and only the police can arrest people.
The baby's born, the mother's tested, and she has meth in her system, obviously done the meth while the baby's inside of her. I think that's against the law.
You have a good argument. You need to become a lawyer.
No,
That's what
I
you
do
need
not.
To be.
No, I do not.
You know what? I walk in there and I'm like,
Your
I'm here
concern's
to
the baby.
love, not to judge.
Your concern's the
I
baby.
just want to take care of my babies. And you know what, Chuck? The world is a better place when all of us can go in and say, what can I do? How can I be part of the solution? And, not point fingers, because a lot of these people, you just never know. Your own kids can end up in a situation like that. And we're just here to be part of the solution. That's what I'm here for. And the community has gathered and has united and has come alongside you as well. You've donated some of your babies, thanks to the babies.
And
that feels good, because you give them the basic things that they need. They look really cute. They smell nice. They're all cutesy, like babies should be.
The room that you have there. If anybody wants to get enlightened and feel like they live in a good community, that's a good room to go into.
Oh, thank you.
The clothing, the blankets, the stuffed animals, and everything.
Everything you need. And the office that we have looks like a home. It doesn't look like an office. So when my babies come there, they feel like they're going to grandma's house. We have a kitchen, we have food, I have a shower, we have the clothing. They come there, they're embraced, they're loved. And you know what? This is a little hiccup in your life. This is a little bump in the road. We're going to get through this. It's not who you are, it's what you're going through. And you just continue to pour life into them. And I've been doing this for 26 years, and I have some wonderful success stories with my babies. I have one little girl I got at 7 years old. She's a CIA agent for the United States of America. She just won. I have nurses. I have teachers. I have one little guy that's a genius, and we say he's going to be a doctor. And I say, okay, baby, we can take care of when I go into the hospital, and I'm an old lady. You miss Lisa. So, it's just humans. We need each other. We are all designed to do great things in life, and so we have to encourage each other. Unfortunately, sometimes the people that we're born into, the lives, they're not able or capable to pour goodness and greatness into us at that moment. So then other people come alongside us. They get that wonderful job of making a difference in the world, in the individual's life. And then you reap what you sow. You get to see the after of, gosh, this made a difference. I made a difference in their life. And somebody did it for me. I know you know my story. I came out of the Marjorie Mason Center pregnant with 2 children, running for my life without shoes on and a robe. And I got there. They put shoes on my feet. They gave me hope. They helped me to move in a whole nother direction, and now I get to get up every morning and pay it forward. It's a good life. I mean, we could either concentrate on all the dark things that have happened, or we can embrace the goodness and move forward and hopefully make a difference in the world.
Lisa Casarez, I love you.
I love you too,
I'm so grateful that we've been friends for like 35 years.
That's it, high school.
And I think Fresno's lucky to have you.
I'm
Happy
lucky
New
to have
Year's
Fresno.
to you.
God bless
All
you. We're
right.
hoping great things for 2015.
Okay. If you guys are cleaning out your closets at home, you want to give those clothes to the Angels of Grace. It's a great organization.
And we're a non-profit, so it's tax deductible.
Right here on the corner of
Alhambra
and Van Ness.
We're neighbors right here in the Tower District.
The big White House right
That's
there.
it.
Drop off the clothes over there. Anything you have for them. It's a great organization.
Thank you, Chuck.